on the internet. I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Hi, welcome to Sam and Kev's Outdoor Adventures. I'm Kev. Today I'm in the Egmont National Park that's around Mount Taranaki, and I'm making my way to one of those Instagram famous locations. Not quite sure the weather's going to play ball for me. Looks okay today, but there's quite a bit of rain forecast for tomorrow. So first things first though, I've got about a 4-hour walk to get to Holly Hut. But the weather today, unlike tomorrow, looks pretty fantastic. Got nice clear skies and the snow's started to burn off the mountain already. So I'm about 3/4 of an hour in, and I'm just shy of the 1300 metre mark. I think the climb only goes up to about 1400 metres on the circuit, but you can see in behind me where the track curves its way around the side of the mountain. But while I'm here, I guess quick shout out to the Department of Conservation, because this track is fantastically maintained. I'm not sure it's going to hold it for the whole circuit, but even up until this stage it is a 10 out of 10. It's snowy and icy in the shady parts. So I'm about 2 hours in, and I've reached the intersection with the Kōkōwai Track that heads down to the North Egmont Road, which is where I came in on. So far an absolutely spectacular day, so I'll carry on, make my way on to Holly Hut. So I've come across with the remnants of these magnificent mountain cedars. Really slow growing trees, but unfortunately shows you what damage possums can do. And we're lucky now there's a whole lot of traps are out on this track, so cutting down on that population of possums. But some of the damage unfortunately has already been done. I've taken a wee side detour off the track to Holly Hut. So we're here now. We'll have a quick look around and see what it looks like. Oh my, this is a lovely hut. Very fancy. What have we got? We've got 3 bunk rooms. This is one of them in here. It holds about 10 beds by the looks. Nice fireplace, 2 tables, a couple of sinks and stainless steel benches, and we've got 2 more bunk rooms on the other side of the hut, which both look like they've got about 12 beds, so that'd be about 34 beds in total. What a lovely wee place. And got a great view looking out towards sort of where the Pouākai Hut is, out over there. So we're back on the main track, and the good news is that we've only got about 2.5 hours to Pouākai Hut, heading across the Ahukawakawa Swamp. The bad news, however, is that the weather has turned a little bit and the clouds have closed in. So up in there behind me, we no longer have a view of Mount Taranaki, so that doesn't bode well for getting a nice reflection in the Pouākai Tarns, but who knows, it might clear. We'll see when we get there. It's quite a punchy wee climb coming up out of the Ahukawakawa Swamp. Got a good view out over both the swamp and out to Holly Hut there over my shoulder though. But I think I better keep on going, there's still some more stairs. So I'm about 4 hours 50 in from the car and made it now to the link with the Pouākai crossing. It looks like there's a wee shelter sitting up here on the pass, which I actually thought from the track over the other side of the swamp that was the Pouākai Hut, but it's not. It was just a wee shelter, so we'll head off there now. It's only about 50 metres away. Go have a look through. So here's what I thought was the shelter, but quite hard to find the path down to it, and it's all locked up, and I think probably not really a shelter at all, but probably some rooms for the people that do the track maintenance. So we'll leave that alone and head on our way to Pouākai Hut. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get any footage of Pouākai Hut. However, it's also closing for renovation about a week after I took this video and isn't due to open until about mid-2025. The tarn itself is located about 5 to 10 minutes walk along a boardwalk. But if you want to get that fantastic photo, you're going to have a little bit of competition, because there are a lot of people that will be sitting there waiting for that perfect Instagram shot.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
The tarn itself isn't actually that big. It probably measures in diameter about 10 metres in both directions. In addition to not wanting too many people there, you also want no clouds and no wind. Neither of these were looking particularly generous for me trying to get that perfect photo, but I sat out there for a number of hours waiting my time, and I waited and I waited. I did a couple of laps around the tarn, and then eventually, as the sun was setting, I managed to finally get that perfect shot that I was after. So that brings me to the end of my video today in doing the Pouākai Circuit. It's been an absolutely fantastic tramp. First day was spectacular. The boardwalks and the paths made by Doc are really well maintained. Lucky enough last night the clouds finally cleared and we got a nice view of the mountain reflecting into Pouākai Tarn. But now I've got about 4 hours to make my way out,